Wait, is it recording? No, it's recording. Greetings and welcome to Die Drink and Die presents the Doomsday Campaign episode 11. I'm your DM and host, Marty, actually hosting these motherfuckers, Adam, Ahmed, and Mark, in person. Yay! At least I am a little... They are within 3 feet of me, which is different. They've been here for 48 hours and I'm about ready to have them leave. I'm kidding. No, I'm just a little hungover from last night. I celebrated Mark and my birthday, which was around this time. And it was a good time. Mark also spent, 16 hours in an airport? On his way here?
Well, no, it was 6 hours in one airport, hour in the air, then 12 hours in the next airport, and 6 hours in the air. And then another hour at the SeaTac because someone took my bag and decided, oops, I won't put it back on the carousel, I'll leave it to the side here where no one can find it.
Oh, man. Yeah, Mark slept like a baby last night, I think.
Yep.
Hopefully he's caught up in sleep and caffeinated. We're waiting for some pizza. We ordered some pizza and sandwiches, and they arrived, and they're absolute shit. Somebody basically left them in the oven too long, and they were dried as, we're like, oh! Flakes coming out. So if we're a little hangry, that's why. Drakester, Lucas, how's it going?
What you should be eating is bodybuilder chicken and vegetables.
No.
Apricot drip fruit, bloodluster commander root, electronic D&D nut senior, not 47Y.
Cooking, my opinion
LDL
is...
Fox, positivity bot, Filder Beast, cool name.
While you're on vacation,
you
don't cook. Cooking food is like building a snow fort next to a hotel. Why would you do that?
Because I want a snow fort, man. You're talking to a guy who actually paid not an insignificant amount of money to sleep in an ice hotel.
So our goal in the next...
Still a hotel.
You're Canadian, eh?
Our goal in the next 48 hours is to complete this module, which is the Dragon's Demand, to get it to a point where we can transition this campaign to one of the existing campaigns. Your guesses are still as good as theirs as to which campaign this connects to.
Just CPK and play first ed.
And we'll switch back to first ed. I was going to run the Doomsday Dawn adventure that Pathfinder basically suggests to run.
Yep.
There are a couple reasons why I didn't want to start with that. One is that they have short scenarios, and then you level up your character to like 2 or 3 levels higher, and there's a short scenario, then you create a whole bunch of new characters, and then you do a short scenario, and it basically progresses. They're trying to get the feel throughout the 20 levels of Pathfinder.
Yep.
I wanted to run a game like we do, which is long drawn out stories and like a true campaign. I also wanted to see how difficult it was as a DM to change first E stuff into second E stuff.
It's hard.
And it's not simple. Like, this is a complete rewrite of the rules. And there's a lot of balancing that needs to be taken into account. So what I may do is use Doomsday Dawn backwards into 1E in some respect. I like some of the ideas in that, but I felt it wasn't like the right thing to choose. They fought kobolds in this adventure. They fought, what else? What are the normal type monsters?
Elementals, ghosts.
Odiug.
Ghosts, Odiug. Yeah. So,
wolves.
And now a dragon.
Wolves.
Wolves. Yeah, so I kind of wanted like the canonical enemies to get a feel for it.
I'm guessing the wolves weren't even like part of the module. I'm guessing that was just, I'm out in the woods. Hey, kitty.
Hey, kitty. Here's some poop.
Your guess is as good as each other's. I gotta tell you all my tricks. Yeah. So where we left off with the adventures, I think you missed the last game, Mark. The heroes are now 5th level. And let me do a quick rundown of what happened last game. Last game was called The Phantom Duel. There are several meanings to that title. You were dueling a phantom, and it wasn't much of a duel.
That wasn't much of a duel.
Not a duel at all. That was a butt slapping.
Rene, Zira, Grizak, Vimaris, and Grinthark delve deeper into the crypt of Sula and his family. Rene places his soul and body on the line in a duel against the ghost of Sula himself. Many potent weapons and protections against dragons are found, but the price is high. party also reached 5th level, and we spent some time on stream updating characters just to give you guys a feel of what that is like. Just a quick audio check. Looks like my audio levels are okay. Let me know if you can't hear us. We will move closer to things. All right. The party had made... so, you want to elaborate with what happened to Rene?
Well, so Rene was
drum map tools. Those are the right characters, but the background's not loading. We're supposed to be at the manor, back at the town.
Okay.
I'm subscribing to the channel.
So Rene was like challenged his dreams by Sulla for that of the right to slay dragons. So in our dreams, we felt a malevolent spirit that had decided it was going to awaken some horrible monsters, right? Some undead. So we went, oh, let's go find this undead and kill it. So we did. And there was a bunch of whites and a wraith or something along those lines. And it kind of beat our asses. We beat the whites' asses. That wraith was a bit of a problem. Let's be fair. But the enervation state or the drain state in the system takes days to go away, and we are like 4 or 5 levels from having a spell that can speed it up. So at this point, we're like, well, we're at all our hit points that we can have now because this drain condition. And we have a timer, so let's go just poke our faces into the boss room and see what's in there.
So, Ataperex gave you a... right, you went into the boss room,
Yeah.
you fought the spirit of Sulla, lost spectacularly.
Well, right, so it was a challenge to a duel.
Yep.
Rene didn't... so there wasn't a formal, Rene agreed to the duel, but he didn't really agree to the conditions afterwards, but it didn't really matter because the fight kind of started. It was like, do you want to duel? Yes. This is what I get when I win. I'm like, well, I guess we're fighting now. Like, initiative then was rolled. There was no more conversation. The conversating was over.
Sulla might be a dick.
Well, exactly. He was no, you will give me the Holy Avenger. No, you're not a paladin. Give me the Holy Avenger.
Well, he beat up dragons, so...
He's, Anyways, so that fight was one swing long in reality. It was one round where all of our guys hit and could do no damage. We did like 2 damage total. And he KO'd Rene one swing.
Yes.
One crit, boop, done. Yeah, so it was like, pretty good. All right, yeah, that's how it is. So he then decided to hitch a ride within Rene and bring himself out of the dungeon. And when he's sort of this intermittent sort of presence that is like telling me what to do and, causing the whole... Hey, Rene, you there? Hey, buddy.
Meanwhile, Fabian and Ziva and Bassi were diving into the book, the creepy book written in Aklo, and trying to delve with secrets. None of you speak Aklo, and apparently Aklo has different dialects and layers of complexity depending on what creature is speaking it that made it quite difficult. Ziva and Fabian also found the diagrams and pictures and topics of the book quite creepy, and spent a lot of times in their own arms, kind of trying to forget. This seemed to annoy Zira and the others as they returned.
Yeah, we returned, and they were just all like, "Well, have you noticed my sex robe?"
Nibbles, while they went off to the crypt of Sulla, had patrolled the town, and you know that there's probably 1 or 2 fire drakes flying around up there, and about 30 of those monkey flying things that have kind of encircled the town.
Garghouls.
You're pretty sure most of the monkey things are in a copse of trees just north of town. Okay. You've spoken to some hunters that are keeping an eye on things. Most people have boarded themselves up in their homes and in some of the larger buildings. These servants of the caretaker's manor have all boarded up windows and like it's a storm. Little do they realize that if the dragon is truly anything like the Ataperex of old, that it will go bad. I'm going to go deal with food.
I'll just
keep
mute
the
this.
stream. Keep the stream.
So, I wanted to point out that Marty, so nice, that he bought us all
Yes.
Alright, copy. I find it.
I'll be right up.
Thank you, Marty.
Hey, it's you guys.
Real book. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Do you want all the food back?
So, our thoughts on this system as we're getting in there. It really comes down to combat fun, character creation less fun, character leveling not as fun, and balancing creatures and stuff is not, not valid.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be the.
That's my opinion as well. Do we get all the food? Like, character advancement is.
Yeah.
It's to the point where I would let someone else level my character for me and make all the decisions because I don't care that much.
There's really not too many decisions. Like the biggest decision is, do I multi-class?
Yeah,
Right.
Unless you multi-class, like for my barbarian, there's I think it's 6 level. Because I multi-class, I have more options. But had I not, I would have literally 2 options for feats.
Yeah.
Because the prereqs are what kind of totem do you worship?
Right. Well, and this is the same thing with fighter where they're trees.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you can keep going up the tree you're in, or you can go to the bottom of a new tree.
Exactly. Yes.
Now, the bottom of some of the new trees is better than the higher tiers of some of the trees, but I'm assuming there's capstone powers to these trees. I could be wrong, but I assume there's capstones.
I've been looking up the higher level bard feats, and I'm like, that's okay, but you would think the 12th level power would be fucking awesome.
One would hope.
One would hope it's really not.
Yeah, and there's some like I don't know.
And skill feats don't really. There's not too many that are.
Yeah, most of them are just. Would you like to use the traditional power of the skill?
Yeah.
And delivered food from the owner. All right. Gave us a hug. It's great.
Were they calm?
Yeah, it was very calm. It's like Dr. Calm.
As in, done this before, calm.
Yeah, this is half and half. It's weird.
That's why we ordered it.
We ordered it that way.
Because you don't want. That's mildly better. All right. I think it's worst.
I'll play the whole game like that.
That's fine. All right. Just all of us munging away. That's yours. That's a horrible stream. Okay, so Nibbles, you know where the creatures are at. You're pretty sure that several people that were merchants have tried to leave the town, and at one point, these horrible creatures tossed their severed heads back over the town, sending a bit of panic into the town itself.
Okay, so they need to.
Nibbles, they haven't approached the caretaker's manor or like gone into the city itself, but you do know they're patrolling the roads in the wilderness around the town. Okay. As for the countdown, here we go. This is 9 days left in the 2-week time period that you were given by Atoparax, or the illusion of Atoparax, to deliver 76,666 gold coins, as well as the books to a monastery of St. Kyerixus, which is down the old stone road into the Dragon's Den.
We saw the sign like, it's that way.
Yep.
Well. So after we do the slight conversation with the historian lady, and she doesn't quite understand what I am saying as opposed to what is the story of Sula, I think we try to focus on on solving the problem. And the last thing that we were thinking about doing, and this was before Nibble come back, was to make ourselves look like peasant trying to run away, to see if we could lure some of the gargoyle, but maybe that idea is not as great when Nibble says, right, they're over in that tree there.
We just go get that mess.
monkeys.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking stab them, man. We're gonna go fucking stab them. Holy crap, Drakester. 9 months, man. 9 months. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
That there is the good job. So we go to the tree and we but make certain we get some people that don't get killed, so that we can ask them the information to learn about dragon, specifically color, so we know what to expect. Because the breath of the dragon is a big problem. I prefer it be acid, as we're well prepared for that.
Oh, I've learned a fire spell, Saziva.
What have you now?
I learned fireball. But I guess that won't work against the fire drakes, but it'll probably work against those stupid, what are we calling them?
The garghouls.
The garghouls.
Monkeys.
The flying monkeys. She does.
Fly.
Oh yes, flying monkey is a much better name. Much better name, Nibbles. Such a good namer you are.
Oh, he flinched for a moment.
I have brought you your tea, 2 sugar cube, 2 sugar cube. Good. Oh yes.
Slowly backs away from Nibbles.
Are we going for
Fabian's
that?
also a powerful wizard now, says Ziva.
He's got cantrips.
He knows wizard spells.
All right, there, wizard boy. Is it better to do the ruse with the pretending you're a girl run away, or do you want to go headlong into ambush? In bush.
What does... Okay, he's going to make a knowledge check.
For what?
About gargoyles. How smart are they?
Yeah, you guys haven't really figured out what the fuck these things are. So,
They're a problem.
do you get to use any bardic knowledge, basically, or use
Does bardic knowledge a roll, or does it let you substitute for another roll?
It lets you substitute for another roll.
Okay, so give me a bardic knowledge check.
Don't care. Just a second. I'm going to roll. Lore bardic. That's what it is. Lore bardic. I almost rolled 1d 230. There we go. Oh, 1df 230. That's awesome.
He's rolling in hex.
And so it begins.
Yeah, Fabian's,
No, and so it continues.
Continues.
Fabian's just not sure what these creatures are. Now, it's been a few days.
Perhaps you should put on some pants before you try to think too hard.
Yeah, Fabian's like dressed in a white
With a Hugh Hefner
robe.
friggin' sex robe.
And Ziva's in this gossamer gown.
Doesn't seem fair.
I'm not sure, to be honest, how intelligent these creatures are. But I mean, if they're attacking peasants, it seems.
I mean, they're fucking weapons, man. We're gonna fucking weird guys over this tablet, fucking make your brain go fucking boom.
Yes, the that glass steel stuff is very disconcerting.
I'm sure all of us can handle them, says Ziva. As she glides down to a divan and sits beside Fabian. They've got the glow of sex on them. the light from the back room where Bassie's hard at work trying to decipher the.
Oh yeah, we showed up and they're like, woo. The issue, if we go to main group and we might make the dragon appear before we are proper prepared. So that is just the thing that may happen.
Yeah, man, what are we gonna do, man? The dragon can't keep everything fucking patrol around with fucking guys, kill all the guys, and fucking dragon shit.
I think the first thing we do in the morning, first we take a napping, then we go to that tree and shake it to see what come out.
Oh man, I'm fucking
Yes, it would be very blue.
I concur with that, man.
Oh man, don't be like that. Can't let someone else get free, man. Can't ride with the same man. What's going on? What's going on? You okay? He wants the daggers. Is basically what he wants. These daggers that do the extra.
Yeah, the extra D4. Let's get a bunch of them.
So
Yeah.
All right. Does Sola have an opinion?
You're gonna ask him?
Yes.
I am not familiar with these garghouls or whatever they are. Besides, you need to capture one alive to find out where the dragon is layering. Information will be key. We must know what color scales he is, and he's getting a little pissed off that he's had to repeat himself 3 times now about finding out what the fuck, like.
yeah,
Well, you notice Rene kind of go like fucking taunt, and his head's just staring at the wall. He's like, oh man, what's going on, man?
it looks painfully all right. Okay.
I have it under control. No, you don't.
If you say so.
Oh, Master Thick has tea. Very relaxing. Very relaxing.
I believe Rene also still is drained. He should have it. His drain condition will take 3 days to fully go away.
Yep.
So I think he's drained. I don't know if we slept. We didn't sleep that night, did we?
This is that evening.
Right. So I'm still drained 3.
Perhaps we could wait for you to recover.
Drain. What actually do we need to? What spells do we need to get rid of that?
A
Spells we don't
5th
have.
circle restoration.
I'm not gonna have to wait any better.
It might be 4th circle, but still.
You're not. Yeah, he isn't looking all right. Aren't you a priestess? Says Ziva to Zer.
Yes.
Why aren't you fixing it? Did you do something bad?
No. He's done nothing wrong. He got touched by a powerful ghost. It
It's inside of him.
it will take.
Inside of him?
Uh,
Ziva walks away. Backs away. What's the name of the ghost is inside?
That's a different ghost. Sola is in him. Not Sola is with him, but Sola is in him.
That may sound different, but yeah.
Master Tech's listening to this, but you're pretty sure he's been around a lot of spooky stuff serving Hunclay that he just knows to keep his mouth shut. He's just serving to eat everyone that arrived.
Yep.
Huh?
So, yeah, no,
Oh man, it was kind of all blue and kind of. But we were able to get the treasure off him, man. I'm gonna sword for you, Nibbles, man. Let's kill some dragons, man. Test it out, man. We're gonna test it out on those red things. Those red things are dragons, right?
yes, the red one without the 4 claw is like a little dragon. It is a little stupid dragon chicken.
We have to protect our minds from those garghouls. They're very effective. I was almost caught by their abilities last time.
Get Nibbles' mind.
My mind was almost lost. It's like steel.
That evening, you look at the magic items. You were able to identify some of them. What were some of the powerful ones that kind of stood out? Just as a recap.
The shield, and the bow, and the sword.
The sword.
Right. So the shield was a shield that was that can block acid damage. It was carved probably from the hide of the real Ataperix. Please stand up. And so as a shield block action, you could actually block some acid damage. Now you don't know what dragon, color.
Yeah, we didn't. That's why it's like hope it's a green one.
And then the sword of Sula. Does it have a specific name?
Yeah, Wormbane.
Wormbane. Wormbane allows you to change the type of sword at the beginning of the day during your daily preparations. The only stipulation is that you have to be trained in that weapon. And it acts as a +2 sword versus dragons as opposed to just a +1 sword against others. So Ziva is able to teach you the words to how to shape the sword. Unfortunately, it does not get large. It's appropriate
medium
size
almost.
for And then the oath bow of dragon slaying is effectively an oath bow, but only for dragons, which gives you bonuses when you basically yell out an oath to slay a particular dragon.
I get you.
I get you.
Then there was like the oak shield for the druid.
Oh yeah, there were some other good items that you found. There were some resistance items I believe as well.
The ring.
That you guys have divvied up. We won't do a full recap though. Items have been divvied. The next day, so this is now day 6. You spent 3 days at the dungeon and 1 day coming back. Yeah, so this is Rene's now only drained 2.
Yep.
And it's the morning. What is your group doing? What is your massive group doing?
I think we should go to the tree. They're killing civilians. It's the right thing to do.
Maybe Rene stay here because he is weak.
I can hear you, you know.
Maybe Rene stay here because he is weak. He is like a baby.
Rene is like strapping on armor and picking up his gear. And
If you cannot, even in your slightly injured state, face dragons, then what need do I have? Baby drinks medicine.
Rene's putting on his gear.
Yep.
He's basically putting on his gear, grabbing a cookie, and walking to the fucking tree.
Alright, so the
You need
others.
to exercise that dick ghost from you. We're gonna put him in a bottle and hide him in a cave.
That's how our party do. Our party just hides our problems in different locations.
Bricking things up in the
We
basement of your house.
make the dungeons for the future parties.
Who did this?
Why would you do that?
Just remember that comment. Footnote on that comment.
Who did this? Lazy Adventures. That's
The next time somebody like bearded devil in the basement, that's you know who did it.
Alright, so who was following Rene out to deal with this bullshit?
Nibbles.
Jira.
Fabian's gonna go as well.
Fabian?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to stay here with the book? Is your magic strong enough to go face like 30 of those things?
He grasps her hands and looks her deep in the eyes. I couldn't take it. One of my friends would fall because I wasn't there to help him.
Just to be clear, it's been a while since we played around the table.
Yep.
That blocked intense eye contact of RP. It's just the fucking. You can see the hearts beaming across the
Gaze
table.
into my eyes, Mark.
Oh, it's so good. And now I don't look up for my laptop.
No, I'm looking down on my laptop too. There was no like pre-conversation. These two characters are going to hook up. It was just kind of like, oh, apparently they just.
The two charisma 20s.
Enjoy it while it lasts. So Ziva's like, well, I'm going to bring my fireballs. They have a great distance and they're fire. But somebody's going to have to chop up those dragons. It's the rest of them.
We lose chop dragons.
I am coming with you.
Of course, Vamaris.
Worry not.
You need to keep my sister safe.
She will be. My life before hers. Worry not.
She smiles a big beaming smile and gives you like this little half hug.
Oh.
You're just standing there. She's kind of like hugging your massive.
What is she doing?
You fucking sick man. You coming, visit?
I'm fucking eating.
You're missing, man. Incorporate eating into the game.
Chicken hanging out of not.
Cook this for me.
All right. So Grizzak's bringing his breakfast on the road with him.
Sparky's warming it up for him.
This bag of eggs and Sparky's sparking them to cook them. Is Zero going?
Oh, yes.
Okay, Mazatec is
Not going.
not going, and I think Ziva's going to leave Rainbow Lore Keep behind.
AoEs. We don't want to figure out how tough familiars actually are.
No, just 30 things flying around. It's probably lots of opportunity for the little guy to get hurt. So she leaves him behind at the caretaker's manor.
The distance between the tree and the caretaker's manor is...
Oh, let's zoom out. Let's zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
I'm thinking we can get back for lunch.
No, it's not.
It's this misty area up in this copse of trees.
Okay.
Oh, I think this is to scale.
Yeah. Please use the measuring tool. I would just like to know if it's like, okay, that's
800 and 900,000 feet.
900 feet. 1,000 feet. Okay, so 3 minutes.
2 fireballs away.
It's 3 minutes of walking like lackadaisically.
Yep. So you find yourselves at the Odela Firs. It's all boarded up. You pass by the Sunset House, which you know that the bodies of the bat-like creatures were actually brought to.
Mm-hmm.
And you're at the stone bridge. The whole group of you.
Is our friend Bartlett or whatever his name?
You don't see the sheriff.
Okay.
You do see, like, off in the distance, maybe some of his deputies wandering around the town. But the town is basically on lockdown.
Okay, let's.
The thing that you notice is that there are cook fires in a lot of the chimneys. And it's just like this simple way of knowing which houses have people in them or not. Most of them do. The dragon, if it did come here, would be able to find people quite easily. Those with grim thoughts, particularly perhaps being pushed by Sulla, is that he encountered a dragon that liked to breathe fire down chimneys and roast people from within their homes. Like, Rene has now vivid, like, bad dragon attacking village kind of memories.
Well.
Rene, do you want to turn back? It wouldn't make us think any less of you.
I think
Start stomping off again.
laugh at you.
I will not take kindly if she starts prying into our bargain. You notice your left hand flinches.
We're going to need to determine the ground rule.
We shall see, Dragon Hunter. We shall see. You got fucking Thulsa Doom in your
Yeah,
head.
I got false doom, motherfucker.
The flying monkeys is dragon, yes.
What?
Flying monkeys is dragon thing.
No. The garghouls or the flying monkeys are minions of the dragon.
But no dragon.
No, the drakes are like little baby dragons,
Yes.
and then the dragon is a dragon.
Does that cast
But
Launchpad on himself, Marty?
Okay,
We
Monsters cast.
we need to make certain that at least one of the we have to question some of the garghouls.
Smash Wrestler.
Right, but just one to we have to figure out what color the dragon is. Rene seems rather insistent upon learning.
Oh man, I fucking hope it's blue, man, because blue is blue, man. Blue is good, man. No, man,
Why you like blue?
Okay, you guys are standing at the bridge.
Yep. Cross bridge.
Okay, you cross the bridge. Where are you going now?
We are going to go
North along the creek? Or,
go along the creek.
Yeah. We do catch fire, we can jump in.
Alright, so I need a 5d6 plus 5
I will do that.
and a d2. No, d3 minus 1.
I'll do the D3 minus 1.
21.
Okay, that's how many of the bat-like creatures are roosting in that area. Though.
Good stuff.
And one dragon thing.
2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 9 more.
Can I be to make 20 saves and be confused?
Yeah, this is where the campaign ends. All right.
Nibbles! No, Nibbles, no!
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry, Nibbles hide his mind. It is gone.
Damn,
There-
this is fucking love confusion. Doomsday. Dragon's Demand.
Okay, here we go.
Gotta find it.
Food and stomach. Game ready to go.
Okay, you can hear the fire drake. You actually thought you saw it a couple of times. It's another one. Gonna breathing or snorting flame on something. You can hear the chittering and the flapping of wings in the misty area to the north. You get the sense that there are a lot of them there.
Mm-hmm.
So your group is kind of sitting at the edge of the Rogue Creek. Along the embankment, there are some hills that lead up to this forested hilltop, and the early morning mist.
I think Zira is going to cast Heroism on Nibbles.
Remind me again what that gives him.
That gives him +1 conditional bonus to everything.
Okay.
So it's attack rolls, saves, skill checks,
Excellent.
perception, like +1 initiative. It lasts for 10 minutes.
Hey, they didn't overcook this one. Sweet. That's a good bite.
That was pretty damn good.
Did they actually give you the right sandwich?
That was good.
There's definitely an 18B team thing going. The manager's private supply sandwiches.
Sorry about that. They're like starving.
Well, not starving, just really.
All right, I think I need to open the initiative sheet. As you started casting a spell, you heard one of them go.
Okay.
Everyone else gets their action before initiative starts, though.
Okay, get the +1 initiative.
Is it a circumstance bonus?
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I think with Grimthark in your party, he just gives everyone a +1 circumstance bonus by going, "Hey, look out!"
Yeah.
You can see or hear him. Yeah,
Alright, so don't worry about the +1.
I've added the +1s to the initiative sheet.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rene's gonna pull out that bow.
The garghouls is what you call them,
Garghouls.
and the fire drake.
What kind of action is it to make the curse?
Sorry.
To make the curse.
Sorry, the English is a very difficult language. To use the oath bow. Let me read this thing.
Oh, to activate it.
Yeah. You activate it by doing a thing. Well, I'll assume it's an action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you probably would have to look up the actual item in the book.
Mm-hmm. It's a command action. One thing you.
Does that mean you need to spend a resonance to do that?
It doesn't say anything about resonance here. It doesn't say anything about resonance, but that doesn't. I don't know what that means. I'm fine with it spend being a resonance. I don't have anything to spend on.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's the advanced fire drake. Perception +4. All right, I got the right page. I was lost there for a second. Go ahead and add the initiatives. 0, would you roll in the d20?
Zero rolled crap. Give me a second. She rolled a 2.
Did you add, like, update the initiative sheet?
I probably have not for 5th level.
Because I imagine
All of them went
went
up.
up by
Most of them went up by 2.
2, yeah. Because I know both my characters put 2 in the decks.
Okay, feel free to make these
Wisdom.
changes.
Initiative wisdom.
Oh, that's right.
Perception.
So,
Mark, how many
nibbles,
times?
though.
How many times?
Ahmed. No, bad Ahmed.
Why are you picking up that stone?
Okay, the gargoyles roll poorly.
Alright.
I'm going to the
Sorry,
sheet
I'm
right
trying to
now.
get to this. I'm trying to edit the sheet. Give me a second.
Trying to get to it.
So, Renee's perception is.
Can you give me your rolls? So 0, what's your roll?
0 rolled a 2, Renee rolled a 4.
Grizak?
15,
Vimars?
16.
Grinthark? 13. Fabian?
Fabian got a 10, Nibbles got an 11.
Ziva? A 1.
Level 2 initiative really helps in terms of like.
Yeah, I almost should break up the sheet to show the levels and the wisdom modifier, and then a third one for temp, and that I would be able to know right away whether things are up to date or not, because it's harder to tell if things are up to date. All right, Mazatek is not there. Okay, Grizak, you're the first to. So I gave you all a round of actions, and then initiative will begin. Basically, you got their attention. So Grizak, what are you doing?
Can we see where they are?
You can see them, sort of. You can see them. You can see motion. You can't pick out any individual
pick them
ones.
out.
It looks like the fire drake might be, like, purposefully creating a fire, like keeping a fire going, and there's like smoke and morning mist and
Smoke signals.
Okay.
or just cover.
Either way.
Okay.
Best part of this game is combat. Let's go.
Okay, so I've already cast a spell. Let's move in. Let me move myself in here.
Vimars, you're right after each other, so please.
I'll take care of it.
Grintark has his daggers out. He's going to move to this tree. Cover.
Grizak has a shield and his own symbol.
Yep.
Moves to trees. What is this line? What is
That
this?
is denoting hills, contour lines going up.
Going up.
Renee spent his actions swapping up to the bow.
Okay.
So,
Fire Drake hasn't seen you guys yet. Fabian.
Fabian is. Oh, they're ways away still, aren't they? He's going to pull out his flute. And, let's see. And move.
we have cover from these trees.
Fabian.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe Fabian moving into the forest area. Nibbles.
Nibbles is going to pull his new sword.
All right. What form did it take this morning?
Bastard sword.
Nice. Looks like screw this long sword. Bastard sword.
Yeah, make it bigger.
So we can only move forward.
Bigger,
There we go.
scarier.
Marty.
Yep.
Can Vimars do his? That's useless. Never mind. It's good. It's good. Sorry.
Okay, Ziva, mirror image conjures how many images again?
3.
She casts mirror image and then moves. Right behind Grintark. Rene, switching up his weapons.
Switch up his
And
weapons.
Ziva started all this, or sorry, Zira started all this by casting heroism.
Heroism on.
Okay. There are a couple of the creatures that have heard the noise and are now flying, kind of like from tree to tree. They're almost kind of like hopping between the trees and gliding. They see that you're there, and they're chittering and squawking and looking at each other.
What language are they speaking? Better question. Do they jitter and squawk Draconic?
No.
Okay. As we didn't have anybody who spoke Draconic before. And now we
Yep. Grizak. These three see you.
No, I see him.
As you guys spread out in a big line behind tree cover, at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
These guys are targetable. They've left the mist and smoke.
Grizzak's gonna wait.
Delay?
I have 1690. Yeah, I'll delay.
Okay. Guzak just waits, looking around at everyone else. You can jump behind a gnarly root beside a tree. Vamaris.
Vamaris will move up to here.
Okay. The creatures all see you. They look agitated.
Yep. And
Weird
and
triple, like
they attack.
quadruple eyes.
When they attack, he's readying to move back.
Okay. So you're readying a single move back. Grinthark is now going to stealth in the bushes. His stealth is plus 10. 12. Not hiding very well in the bushes. Fire Drake has not quite noticed anything. You get the sense that it might be on the ground, kind of just spitting fire.
For funsies.
Yep.
Just because I can.
There might be the weird smell of meat.
Well, maybe he's having a barbecue. I mean, the heads probably came with bodies.
Fabian?
Fabian is going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay. Did you look up how many images?
No,
Was it
it's
3
right now.
See if it gives you a nod, like, good spell. Neebles.
Nibber. Nobber.
Actually, I'm gonna resort this.
Yeah,
for
3 images.
Nibbles and Fabian. But notice they're at the same thing. So Mark has to decide who goes first.
Nibbles goes first.
Okay, Zero.
Zira is going to move up. She will move up to that tree by Zira or Ziva.
What's your
And
movement?
she moves 30. And then she will raise her shield.
Okay. Brave ladies. Rene.
Rene will. How far away are the foes?
The 3 that you can see
Yep.
are 150 feet up into some trees.
Okay.
They are screened by some branches.
I will fire 2 arrows and see how that goes, because I got a bow, and longbows are actually not super good because they end up being weird. They've got weird rules. But let's do this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Haha, -2 for range. AC 27.
Wow.
Suck my arrow.
Yeah. You strike the creature, it lets out a high-pitched screech.
Okay, does that crit?
Let me check. I think it does.
Okay, so on a critical hit, the deadly weapon does an additional weapon die of the listed size. Increases 2 if the weapon is master quality, 3 if it's legendary quality. This is a expert. Expert? Sorry. First time using a bow. This is a master quality composite longbow. Oh, Fagook. That was actually an additional +1 to hit on that. So it does 2d8 plus 4 for my strength, plus 4d8 plus 4 for the crit, plus 2d10 because it's deadly. You know how I was bitching about the bows kind of being... Never mind.
Take that back now.
So 2d10 doesn't increase the damage to that amount, or it adds?
It adds those extra dice. So Didn't roll well on my dice, but 21 damage from an arrow.
All right, so the 21 damage strikes the creature straight in its neck, and it falls out of the tree, landing dead on the ground. You assume the other creatures are now like really agitated, and they're now look like they're going to take off from the tree.
I will fire at the next one. -7. AC 14.
No, you missed by 1.
Oh, am I within 30 feet of 0?
Yes.
Okay, 0 will make it a hit. Sorry, I don't need that one because I have a +1 because it's a master quality. I didn't include that in the roll. I hit.
Okay, AC 15, you strike the other one.
So it does 2d.
It's like swooping down from the tree and
2d8 plus 2 damage. 14 damage.
check its hit points. Really close. Yeah, I remember it took them a while. 14 damage, bloodies this creature. It's injured.
Alright, I might as well fire the last one at +12, -12 for penalties.
Okay, it's 15.
Gotcha!
Rene, the warrior. Sulla condescendingly in your head. You seem to have some skill with the bow. Or perhaps it's my bow.
Since he never fired a bow in combat before this,
right.
He's just ignoring. 14 damage from
that one. As it tried to dip down after it got hit with a ragged wound in its wing, it did this stupid thing by just going in a straight line towards you, which was really easy to peg off, and you got it at the top of its head, and it falls down to the ground dead. The impact of the arrow plus the impact of the ground. It ends up rolling down the hill.
Don't need to shame me, I know I have to keep one alive. There's many there still.
Ziva. Ziva's gonna basically ready a fireball. She can't.
She can't.
She's
She can
gonna
delay to fireball.
Yeah. Alright, here they're coming. Apparently you killing them has aggroed the whole bunch. And they're now flying in. You can hear them screeching, the weird buzzing in your head as these four-eyed, bat-like humanoids are now flying down, screeching towards you. Let's see, they move at 40. So there's one move. These ones are going to come around from the rear. 120 down the hill. This one's move another 80. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah, sexy lady.
Alright. They're still like 30
Oh, that's a lot of
30 feet off the ground.
That's
I think Ziva at this point in time is going to use her fireball, which I believe has not changed in this edition.
The damage is weird.
66.
The damage is more, but it doesn't scale with catch level. You have to put it in a higher spell slot.
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like she can get 5 of them.
And if your DC is high enough that people critical fail,
Yeah.
it just bad. Don't roll one.
With the mother of all magic, she says. This orange pea goes streaking towards them and blossoms into a big sphere of fire. It is 66.
I believe so. Here, I will. It's 66 with the crit thing.
Yeah, it is.
25 damage on the roll. Not too bad.
Oh, well, that's like a save or die for these things.
Yep.
Their reflex saves are okay. +7s. And Ziva's DC would be
Like 19?
I think it's 19 now.
Could be 19.
5th level. Yeah, her class DC is 19.
So 50% chance of death.
5 at 1d20 +7. Made it. Failed, and made it.
So got 3.
3 of them go
Here, go back.
burning down into the ground. tumbling from the air, and the other 2 just take half, which is 12 fire damage.
Now, is there any damage while flying rules?
I don't think so. I did not come across it.
Okay.
For now,
I just wondered.
we'll look that up later if it's important.
Okay.
It might be important against the flying dragon.
I'm not sure I'm thinking.
Yep. Alright, so that was Ziva delaying until after the gargoyle things and whipping off her spell.
Grizak will go.
Did Grizak have a delay as well?
He's waiting. Yeah.
I learned this one too!
Alright.
Same thing.
Fireball.
Except I'm assuming a little bit west and a little bit
Yes.
south.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get
The rest.
this crew.
I, for some reason, can't edit the...
And what's her name was supposed to run when they attacked.
If you could change the initiatives.
Sure.
Vamaris was supposed to run when they attacked.
So, Grizak.
Is that
They haven't attacked.
they haven't attacked?
They
Okay.
just flew.
So they would be after the
Can I
gargoyles.
see these guys?
Yep.
These guys over here.
Yes.
Okay. See if we can get a nice square on them.
Hey, what are you doing?
Fireball.
Grizak has fireball?
Yeah.
He's a druid.
Druid.
Druids have fireball now.
Druids have fireball.
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you can get 5 of them.
Now you can move it north, or sorry, you can move it over a bit.
So it's not getting to Mars.
Zoom. No, Vamars is on the ground. They're 20, 30 feet up.
Okay. All right.
So
You're
Vamar.
hitting the tree, though.
Oopsie.
Okay. Roll damage.
These are 66. 20.
Your DC is also 19.
Yeah.
Made it. Failed. Made it. Oh, wait, I rolled 7 of them.
You rolled too many.
So 1 made it, the rest of them failed.
Now, how many hit points do they have?
20.
20.
Isn't that inconvenient?
And then they fall.
Okay, Grizak whips off a ball of flame. It does rock the tree. Could you read me your druid anathema, please?
God damn it!
Oh, but why? Is it because I just called you a butthole when I cast a spell?
His butthole. There we go. Despoiling nature places. Teaching good, creating unnatural weather. Despoiling natural places. Oh, the whole thing?
Right, well, the tree on fire.
Is that despoiling?
I'm saying there's a tree on fire.
I can heal it.
This one, right here.
We just look at we just like, what is the actual definition of despoil?
Yeah.
See, there's this intent of being like commercial or like, you're supposed to take it. Just destroying everything might be okay. Just
Boom! A bunch of branches go flying, and the tree is now on fire. A bunch of these horrible creatures falling down.
And here we get a storm and fire breaks out, more trees go up. There's life happening right here.
If this is a thing, it's such a minor transgression, but it is a transgression.
oh yeah, I just threw the what we're looking at going. It's probably not good.
It's kind of
It's not quite. I use the evil artifact to control this form of shadows, but
As a paladin.
yeah, as a paladin, it's not quite that.
But I did good. I'm like, yeah.
I meant well.
You couldn't have wrote that better. All right. So that's Grizak's like, oh, the tree. Pretty sure a dead squirrel fell out.
Squirrel.
Dinner.
It would be Vamaris next.
Yep.
run from the burning tree, maybe. Yeah.
So,
Start putting it
so
up.
to activate the slippers of web, like how high are these guys off the ground?
30 feet.
30 feet. Let's use this. Anything? Shit. All right.
Well, not the burning ones that just got exploded. They're crashing down into the ground and rolling down the hill.
This
is one burning, one all broken, rolling towards Nibbles.
So I'm gonna ready to move if they start throwing knives at me.